Hey, what's up guys, ThirstyThursten here, and today I want to give you guys a quick updated tutorial on how to edit your save file for Medieval Dynasty. There are already some older tutorials on the channel, but with the new horses update I felt I could get a little more into the cooler stuff in the save file. Today we'll be looking at how to edit the values for the following: the different technologies such as farming, building, survival and crafting, so to unlock buildings instantly, like the barn you need for the horses. We'll be looking at changing your current tax value, the Dynasty Reputation, your food, water, dirtiness and of course coins. Oh yeah, we all love that money. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Alright, first things first, if you feel like this video is helping you, please consider subscribing and smacking that like button all the way to oblivion. It helps out the channel a lot. All the different text I'll be copy and pasting today can be found in the description as well to make it easier for you guys. Alright, so first things first, we need to get the save file. How are we gonna do that? Well, we'll just get a Windows Finder view thing, I don't know what you call it, open, and we'll copy the link to the save file in there. Here we go, copy and paste, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, bam. So here we have the save folder where Medieval Dynasty saves the game. Make sure you make a copy of the save file just in case, you never know what might happen. Nothing should happen, but let's just do it just for certainty. And after that we open a browser and we'll go to a little website called SaveEditOnline.com. You'll also find that in the description. And then we just drag and drop our save file into here. Bam. Now this might take a few seconds depending on how far you are in the game. When it's all good and loaded, we can start editing. Now let's start with the technologies that we need for the buildings. So in the description you will find a large string that you need to, a string is a piece of text that you need to put in your find bar right here. So hit Ctrl F if you don't have it already, and then Ctrl V to paste your string. And here you find the exact amount of technology points you have, for example for building right here. You can change this value, you can change the survival technology, farming, crafting, and we will start right now with farming because for this example, for the horses, we need that bleeping barn. So what we're gonna do, and the barn falls underneath farming, so we're gonna click on the number behind the farming, which is right now 1920.85. There will be a whole lot of other numbers behind, but that's okay, that doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we take away the 1 by pressing delete and just change it into a value actually you want. Now I believe we need about 8,000 for the barn, so I'll just change it to 8,920 point a lot of numbers. And then in a few seconds you will see that the farming number here changed. It is now 8,920 with a lot of numbers behind the dot. Now that's all fine, and you can change all these numbers for the building, survival, farming and crafting to your likings. Now make sure you don't go too high on it, don't make it like 99,000 because I don't know how the game handles that. For example, you see here with crafting that it is 14,000 and the maximum in the game is 10,000. I haven't really tested this out yet, but just keep it a little bit normal, just so to not break the game. The next thing we're gonna look at is the current tax you are owed to, what's his name? CurrentTax. Make sure to put it in correctly, it's case sensitive. And here you see the current taxes owed, so you could change this to a lower number or to 0 at all if you want to. I would try not to make it 0 because I don't know how the game works, just make it 1 or something, or of course wait till a little bit later in the video where we just add coins to our account. So that's for the current tax. Right now we will do the Dynasty Reputation, and we will do that by typing or searching for Dynasty Reputation. Now make sure you can see already here that it finds a hit and it's 161 matches. make sure you put in your search bar a space after the value of Dynasty Reputation so you get to the correct one. This is your Russiner's Dynasty Reputation or your village's reputation, and you want to make sure you change this to something that you want, for example, to go further in quests or whatever. So you can just click it again and change it to a value you like. I don't know, I just change it to this. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. The next thing we want to look at is food, and for that we just type in food, and here you have it. This is Resimer's Resimer, I think. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this is the food value of Resimer. You can see here my character is 29.5 years old. His health is full, his stamina is full, and here you see food and it says 0.46. Now this actually means percentages, so 1 is 100% and 0.46 means that it's 46% food. So when we click on it, you see it's actually a very large number. Let's just change it to 1. And for the water as well. Now this might not be very productive, but you can just change it. Same goes for dirtiness, which you can find right underneath here. There is also temperature, which I don't think is really implemented yet. But dirtiness right now you can see is 0.29. That means that his dirtiness is 29%. So you can change that back to 0, for example, to make him 30. Alright, that is so much for the food, water and dirtiness. Now let's get to the interesting part, and that is coins. Now a very important thing that I have not mentioned yet is that you need to know the exact amount of coins you have in the game right now for this to work. And make sure that you don't have a round number like 100 coins or 1500 or whatever, because you're never gonna find it. Now I know in this save file I have about 9898, I believe. There we go. Count 5, 9898. This is the amount of coins I have, and I want more. We always want more money. So I'll just put a 2 in front of it. That makes it 29,000 coins. That should be enough for a little while. And there you go. That's just as easy as that. But you just gotta make sure that you have the correct amount of coins in your, well, written down or whatever. And that's actually about it for editing your save file. Now there are a few more cool things we can do here. For example, we can change all the stats for the NPCs in the game. But that's a little more complicated because of comparison of in-game values and the save file to find the right NPCs. However, it's not undoable. So what we can change for the NPCs once we get into that is the levels of their mining, hunting, farming, diplomatic, survival and crafting skills, their mood, affection and approval, which is can be very handy if you recruit someone who has like 0 or like 1 in farming and you just want them to be the best farmers out there. You can change their values to, I don't know, 8 or 9, whatever. However, I'm not gonna get into that today because of, like I said, it's a little more complicated. But however, if you are interested to see that and want to see that, just make sure to let me know in the comments and like the video. Also consider subscribing to never miss a video again. And that's about it for today. So that's how you edit the save file. Once you are done with the editing, you scroll all the way down the page, hit the download button right here. It downloads the save file. Make sure you save it. Go to your downloads folder and just drag and drop it in your save folder that you found earlier. You can delete the old one because we made a backup and we want to replace it with the one we just edited. So you just place it in here and you boot up the game, you load the game, and it should all work. And that's it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to stay thirsty. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.